my name is Tasneem. I'm the senior manager at 98 percentile in the HR department. And today we did a wonderful drive with XLR. It was amazing right from the very beginning, from the very first day when I got in touch with them till today. I think it was an extremely smooth journey with them. There were multiple follow-ups done by the representatives in order to check that we would be, what time we would be coming, how many people would be coming, what vehicle we would get. To that extent, they were so precise in giving all the information to us. It was extremely great to get associated with them and have a drive at XLR campus. So we are very, very happy that we got a chance to do this. Now, coming to the students, what XLR had, I think they were extremely enthusiastic. They were well prepared. They were aware of what they are coming for. I think there was some back-end preparation which they did that was commendable. They also were very confident and they were open to any kind of, thing we were asking them to do. That was I think the best part. Now, I really hope we have a very, very fruitful association with each one of them and XLR in future. We are really looking forward to have many more drives like this.
Hi everyone, my name is Prachi Sharma and I'm the Senior Project Manager for IT Department at 90th percentile. So today we were here for this IT bootcamp, right, this technical drive and at XLR. So it was a great experience and I would feel that the students, they are the freshers, right, but it doesn't seem like that. So if I talk about their technical and cognitive ability, they all seems pretty good in that and that's what I felt. And I guess they have been taught pretty well at XLR, so that's how they have performed good in their aptitude and the technical tests. So I wish them all the best and it was a very great experience over here.
Hi, this is Patan, Technology Consulting Manager from 98th percentile. We visited XLR for the campus placement drive and it went very well today. Miss Ambika, Miss Pragati, everyone received us greatly here and we had a lot of enjoyable time here. The students even had great experience with us. They were interactive, they had good aptitude and all the technological skills they showed. I think they were all well and we really appreciate their time that they spared to us and I think we will be doing a great job. We are expecting a lot of people to be hired from them. Let's see. it was a great experience altogether.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
From entering into the cyber tower to exiting out of this tower, the XLR team has been received me with such a care and pleasure.
I am the part of this XLR since 4 months. From the third month itself, they have conducted the placement sessions from the third month itself, and this is the fourth month, and this is the 98th percentile is one of the placement drive I have attended so far, and attending to this drive is such a good experience for me. All the HRs and the team made us feel very comfortable and confident.
XLR helped me a lot, and I experienced a lot of things today. So I'm really hope to be I placed in that company. I'm confident about that. Thank you.
This was my first association with XLR. I had got a call from Miss Shubha, and we fixed a drive here. Today when we came here, I was not expecting much, but the hospitality was too good. Staff is quite cooperative, and it's like a happy-go-lucky kind of a environment here when it comes to XLR people. When it comes to candidates, yeah, we have got few candidates, and they are all agreeing to all our terms and conditions, and I hope they join the organization and work for us, and I'm expecting long-term association with XLR people, with more recruitments or more collaborations with them.
XLR has been a good partner for us because we found some of the candidates were excellent, and we wanted people with good business experience, not only just the Java or whatever full stack development or whatever they were being trained on. They were also people with a good background knowledge, and whom we have really shortlisted, and we assume that they are going to make a good career in BusyBrains.
XLR arranged our placements for the Busy Brains company. I felt good. I hope that it will be positive for us and change our lives in IT sector. So thank you, XLR.
Hi, my name is Revant. I joined XLR's course of data analytics. While the course was going through, the faculty were very good. They were guiding us really well, and they were providing in-depth insights of the industry. We were taught the latest things. We were taught what the industry needs, and after that, post completion of my course, we were going through a live project where we were facing real-time scenarios, and we were encountering all those scenarios which we would be encountering in a job. We completed the project, and we got through a certification which stated that we got a data analytics certification from XLR, and after that we were placed in mock interviews, and they also gave us how the interviews are and how tough they are. The interviews were really good, and post completion of the mock interview they started placement drives. Today is my first placement drive in a company called Busy Brain. I really want to thank XLR for providing me this opportunity, and I'm really hoping to see much more opportunities in the future. Thank you, XLR.
When I came into XLR, the learning experience was very good. Today there was the interview session from Busy Brain's company. The interview session went extremely well. I got to learn many new things. Thank you, XLR.
My name is Almas. So I'm here to do a campus drive. I'm coming from a company called Dotline. I deal with HR and operations. And unexpectedly, I got a call from Ashwin sir. So he was saying about XLR solutions and the way he approached us, saying that the candidates will be trained as per our requirements. So digital marketing was the immediate requirement. We have gone through the interview process. It was quite excited to see good number of talent pools in XLR. We could shortlist couple of them, and we have given some placements as well, even both for the full-time as well as internship. So overall, our experience with XLR is nice, and we look forward for a long-term relationship with XLR and the excited team. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rupesh, and I work with Dotline as a performance marketeer, and I've got about like 15 plus years of experience. So today I happen to come here for the placement drive. Rightfully matched few profiles based on the requirement that we had. I'm so happy that XLR did a great job in terms of getting the pool of talents out and training them, and lucky that we are here so that we got the right match and we were able to get it. And thank you so much, XLR. Thank you.
So hello guys.
A very good evening to one and all those who are present here.
In fact, we were waiting for another guest to join in. So Pravalika, has the guest joined in? Amar, could you please confirm?
One guest yet to join actually. We're checking on. So meanwhile, we can proceed.
Okay, fine. So let's begin. So it is with great enthusiasm that I, Nitya, on behalf of XLR, extend a warm welcome to all the dignitaries who have joined in for today's student development program on medical coding. So let me present my screen. So I hope the screen is visible to one and all. So to our respected faculty members, principals, your presence is invaluable and we deeply appreciate your continued support and nurturing the students, especially the next generation of skilled professionals. Your encouragement and leadership plays a pivotal role in shaping the future of your students. And also, we are privileged to collaborate with you on this endeavor. So, to all the students, brilliant students who are thrilled to see more on the 30 hours of student development program on medical coding. So, you're taking a significant step towards excelling in the medical coding concepts. So, definitely, we are going to enrich those in the next few days, that is, during your 30 hours journey on the student development program. So before which, let me give a little insights for those who are not much familiar about XLR. So XLR, we are your strategic partner of colleges, that is from classroom to corporate success. We are dedicated in providing the top tier training solutions to the individuals, institutions, industries, and we have launched ourselves in 2013 by IIM ISB alumni, and we have a headquarters in Houston and also in other locations like Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Mumbai, Pune, and we have so far trained 5 lakh plus students and professionals. Our premium associations are here, wherein we have strong connect with Skill Up, Skill AP, SSDC, APSHE, Task, KMDC, IIT Pravartak, and IIT Roorkee, NASCOM Future Skills, and we have recently conducted in the last year, that is this year, Jan to April, a training program, campus recruitment training program to enrich and support the final year students in cracking the job interview, which I would be taking you through a little later. And these are a few prestigious awards which we have got from Deloitte, where we have awarded twice and appreciated as the best, fastest growing technology company in the Deloitte technology. And through iHub Divya Sampark, APSSDC, Silicon India, PMP Training, Analytics India, and many more. So far, under the Everyday Learning EDL, we have trained faculties close to 50,000, both a mix of engineering and degree. Webinars, seminars conducted close to 500 plus, and student development training programs conducted, and that is trained for 5 lakh plus students. And these were completely on the emerging technologies like data science, data analytics, Power BI, Chat GPT, and many more. And we have strong connect with 5,000 plus placement partners. And we have so far signed 1,500 plus MOUs with academy partners, universities, institutions, and many others. So these are few recent engagements which we had while conducting the faculty development program on full stack development, IIT Bombay. And this was at IIT Roorkee, which was a mix of the research scholars and the faculties trained on time series analysis and predictive analytics. This is at BITS Pilani, which was a student initiative where students from BITS Pilani had approached XLR, where we had to train the students on Power BI and machine learning. And we also are have excelling ourselves in the joint certification courses through IIT Madras. And this was the one which I said a recent exploration in terms of enriching and filling the gap, helping the final year engineering students in cracking the job interview, where sorry, so where we had 240 hours of campus recruitment training program on a 5 subject module, which was on coding skills, quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal ability, soft skills. And the students were also given tips and training techniques to ace on the group discussion, personal interview, where close to 50,000 registrations happened for the Skill Up final year programs. And through that is the students who enrolled for this program had to attend the classes regularly. Their attendance was tracked, and they had to crack a lot of assignments and tests which were given by the XLR, and everything happened through the learning management system, that is the LMS platform. And post the completion of the training, the successful students, close to 5,200 plus students, were eligible for the prestigious certificate from iHub Divya Sampark, which was a joint body of IIT Roorkee and Government of India. So students were given the certificate, which added as a to enrich their profile. And these are few of our collaborations with AFSHE, where we conducted largely internship programs, internships and projects in association with AFSHE. And here again, we had a proper curriculum wherein the students were undergoing 180 hours of virtual self-paced training, which had they had the choice to choose from the 30 plus technology tracks. And they had both self-paced model and during their journey, they had the entire training model was through the LMS platform. They were given additionally the 240 hours of self-paced campus recruitment training support, and there were a lot of quizzes and assignments uploaded in the LMS platform. So post completion of this, the students were also given certificate. Now, this is a snapshot of the recent internship program which happened at APS APSHE, where close to 18,000 students registered, which was a mix of degree and engineering. Degree 30 plus and engineering 175. Students underwent for 16 to 20 weeks. And again, here there was a choice for them to pick up the tracks. So close to 22 technology tracks were there. So without much further ado, let us begin with today's student development program on medical coding, before which I would take the privilege to honor our distinguished guest for today. So we have here our dignitary, Dr. S.R. Ramesh, CEO of SBRR Mahajana First Grade College, Mysore, who is an esteemed academic with 40 plus years of teaching and research experience, a distinguished alumnus of the University of Mysore, and who has served 75 plus committees, including those of the UGC and Biosafety Ethics Board, with 170 publications. So, a hearty welcome to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. So, could you please share a few words?
Well, I'm here just to share about a few words about my college where I am working after serving in the University of Mysore for 40 years. And after my superannuation, Mahajana First Grade College asked me to become one of the management member as a CEO and academic advisor. Subsequently, after COVID time, I was also assigned the position of chief scientist in the PG Center of Mahajana First Grade College as in charge of life sciences, where we offer 3 life science programs: MSc in biotechnology, biochemistry, and microbiology. But let me tell you, Mahajana First Grade College is an autonomous college which is recognized by the UGC and University of Mysore. And this was established in the year 1982 under the aegis of Mahajana Education Society, which took its origin in 1937 by visionary philanthropists. We have 2 different campuses. One is the undergraduate campus and the other one is a postgraduate campus. The UG campus is located centrally in Mysore, in a posh area, and it offers BA, BBA, BCom, BSc, and BCA programs with well built-in infrastructure spread over 8 acres of the spacious campus, with the classrooms, of course, and with ICT facility, well-stacked library, and well-equipped labs, audio-visual center, and also with a full-fledged stadium. We have been topping in the sports also at the university level and also at the zonal level. The college has unique distinction of being first undergraduate college to offer postgraduate courses since 1999. The PG wing is housed in, I told you, in a different campus which sprawls around 18 acres, and it offers 10 master degree programs in various subjects. I told you life sciences. Life sciences are grouped under School of Life Sciences. We offer interdisciplinary courses which caters to both biotechnology, microbiology, and biochemistry. And the postgraduate courses or programs like chemistry is there. We have MCA, we have computer sciences, social work, and commerce and business administration, as well as tourism and hospitality master degree programs are there. And the PG Center, with its motto, enter to learn and depart to serve, always lays thrust on research. So, in this context, Mahajana Research Foundation was established with the aim of promoting research culture not only among the staff but among students also. The foundation is also involved in publication services. The School of Life Sciences and the Department of Commerce and the Department of Business Administration have these R&D centers, which is recognized by the University of Mysore for PhD programs. And the School of Life Sciences has also academic and research collaborations with BTL, Medical Development, Czech Republic, Merchant Corp, Republic of Korea, and Indian Institute of Toxicology Research, Lucknow, Adichunchanagiri University, ZS Biotech, and SDM MMK Mysore. Some of the distinctive facilities in the PG Center are incubation center, entrepreneur development cell, and a very active placement. Totally put together, UG and PG, we currently have 100 plus well qualified teachers with commitment towards the cause of education, ably supported by the management. And our college has successfully come through three cycles of NAC accreditation. In fact, let me also emphasize that our college was the first to get NAC accreditation in Mysore, even before University of Mysore got this accreditation. The college also enjoys recognition of UGC autonomous status and also college with potential for excellence, which is under second phase as such. So, the motto of Mahajana First Grade College is education to excel and imparting education to make finer citizens, as enshrined in its vision statement built in on the philosophy of Swami Vivekananda, and it has attracted the students across the country and also international level. We also cater to ICCR students. So we are one of the prime colleges in Mysore city. During this college has been flourishing very well by creating healthy and distinct learning atmosphere, which is an amalgamation of academics, and also we also encourage culture of arts and sports, making the campus a beehive of activities. Some of the very noted alumni of Mahajana Education Society include Sadhguru Jaggi Vasudev is our alumni, and at the same time, the former Chief Minister S.M. Krishna, who just passed away recently, was also our alumni. We also have winners of Big Boss in the last two sessions or seasons, and also movie actors who are very famous. For example, Yash is our alumni and things like that. So it's a overall development for the student in our campus, identifying their potential and also at the same time the uh, interest they have, and we promote all that along with the academics as such. So with this, I thank XLR for giving me an opportunity to speak a few words. And in fact, I wanted to just bring it to the notice of the participants that this medical coding is an advantage for the students. As an employer or as sitting in the selection committee, I look forward for minimum number of marks cards as expected from the students, but a large number of these certifications, which is skill oriented and which speaks of student development as such. So, a small note to the students or who are the participants here, that having a background of physiology and human anatomy and a background about biology is very important for this certification program. Those who are purely CS, computer science or BCS students, please take up open elective as biology as open elective. And a small note to the students who are here, who belong to life sciences, take open elective or student development programs which is related to computer science. That will go handy in equipping yourself to be in demand for the corporate placements. Thank you very much. Thank you, XLR, for giving me this opportunity. Wish all the students all the best with XLR.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your kind words about the college, and your insights truly resonate with the values we uphold. And what inspires us all is the whole bunch of celebrities coming from your college also makes us very delightful to know in this evening, sir. So
Thank you.
now, yes, sir. So now to keep the momentum going, let me move forward with the next dignitary. So let me welcome Dr. J.N. Suresh Kumar, Professor and Principal, Narsapeta Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, who is a professor and principal at Narsapeta Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences and is distinguished academic with 33 years of leadership in pharmacy education. He's a graduate of Gulbarga University, having a PhD from JNTU, and he has over 130 publications in the reputed journals and has authored 3 books in pharmacy. So he's an active member of 7 professional bodies and has participated in 250 plus conferences, seminars, and FDPs. A warm welcome to you, sir. So you're on mute, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, XLR and the team, and distinguished guest, Dr. Ramesh from Karnataka. Namaskara. So my much experience has been from Karnataka itself, from Bangalore, Mysore,
Wonderful.
and much in Hyderabad. So very happy to be associated with XLR in this program with an August gathering of almost 700 people. Very exciting number. Me, basically from Andhra Pradesh, Narsaraopeta Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, which is under the aegis of Narsaraopeta Engineering College, which is familiarly known as NEC, a 30-year-old engineering college, and also is an 18-years-old pharmacy college, which is NAC A+ accredited in the first cycle, and which is also an autonomous college for the next 10 years. So we strongly believe in giving the fundamental education of pharmacy to the students of our college in line with guidelines laid down by the regulatory authorities. In addition, as the previous guest has rightly said, not only the minimal certificates, but also the bunch of marks cards, but also the certificates or certification course which are skill oriented. There was a time I felt once upon a time for pharmacy students, the openings were very limited. Almost 10 years back, I think it was the time when this medical coding has given a ray of hope in pharmacy students also. So readily these students are accepted because of their background and knowledge, ample of knowledge in biology, medical health um, basics and all. Readily they are getting a job, and once they become the CPC certified, they're getting ample amount of salary also who are leading. I have seen several examples of my own students also who are leading very happy lives. So when XLR people approached me that we are conducting a program like this, 30 hours program, that too for free to all the participants. I felt very happy that the service they provided to the student fraternity is good, and I wanted to be a part of this gathering. I wish all the students best of luck. Friends, once again, I'm telling, I believe and strongly feel that anything that comes free to us, no, we don't generally um, we take it very easy. But this is a very rare opportunity you are getting. All the participants, please be serious in learning the things and try to excel better and the best in future. All the best, and thanks to XLR. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Suresh sir. Your words were really delightful in terms of the importance of medical coding. And definitely, we have Dr. Anuja, who is a subject matter expert, who will be throwing a lot more light through on that is on the medical coding subject and make it more interesting, sir. So let me move on to the next dignitary. So we have Dr. J. Achyutha Devi. Amar, hope Miss Achyutha Devi is joined us.
Yes.
Okay. So Dr. J. Achyutha Devi, principal of RBVRR Women's College, Hyderabad, is a distinguished academic and researcher with 30 plus years of experience, holding a PhD in zoology from Osmania University. She has authored 25 research papers, 10 book chapters, and 3 books, and is a sought after speaker at national and international conferences. So over to you, ma'am, and a hearty welcome to you, ma'am, for today's SDP program.
Respected dignitaries and my dear students, good evening to one and all. I thank XLR team for choosing our college to start certificate course on medical coding. On this occasion, I take this opportunity to present about our college. RBVRR Women's College was established in the year 1954 by the Hyderabad Mahila Vidya Sangam, a non-profit education society. The college owes its existence to the foresight of Sri Rajabahadur Venkatrama Reddy, Kotwal of erstwhile Hyderabad state, Sri Burgula Ramakrishna Rao, first Chief Minister of the erstwhile Hyderabad state, and Chairman of the Legislative Council of Andhra Pradesh, and K.V. Rangareddy, former Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, who are the pioneers in propagating women's education in the state. The college has the rare privilege to have the blessings of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India, who laid the foundation stone of the college. Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, the first Vice President of India, inaugurated the college building. Sri C.D. Deshmukh laid the foundation stone of the hostel building. Srimati Indira Gandhi, the former Union Minister for Information and Broadcasting, inaugurated the hostel building. The visit of the President of India, His Excellency Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, on 5th August 2005 to deliver the Golden Jubilee valedictory address is yet another landmark in the history of the college. His Excellency Dr. C.H. Vidyasagar Rao, Governor of Maharashtra, visited the college for the Diamond Jubilee celebrations. Her Excellency Tamilsai Soundarajan, Governor of Telangana State, awarded degrees to students during academic year 1920 convocation. The institution has successfully completed 70 glorious years of uninterrupted service with a strong conviction that nothing is as powerful as the informed mind and no quest is more powerful than the quest of knowledge. R.B. Wearer Women's College strives to give the finest education to women with an objective of making them self-reliant. The history of our institution chronicles several milestones in its journey of excellence. Our college has been granted autonomous status in the year 1989 by the University Grants Commission. Ours is the sixth college in India and first college in Telangana with A grade in fifth cycle of NAC accreditation. It has been granted the status of college with potential for excellence by UGC in 2010 and extended the same in 2014. From humble beginnings, our college has grown to a mammoth size with over 2,600 students on its rolls, providing hostel accommodation to more than 300 girls who hail from poor and remote areas of Telangana. It is also probably the only college in India metros dedicated to women's education from poor families' background. Presently, we are offering 18 programs at the undergraduation level and 6 programs at the post-graduation level. It is the first women's college to introduce an MBA program under Usmania University jurisdiction. It is the first college to introduce a forensic science course at the undergraduation level and data science at post-graduation level. The college introduced BSc Data Science and BCom Business Analytics during the academic year 2020-21 and BBA Analytics and BSc Medical Lab Technology course during the year 2023-24. The college offers several conventional, career-oriented and value-added courses that meet the emerging needs of the society. Coming to the present course, that is medical coding, there are diverse career opportunities. Graduates gain access to a wide range of career options in clinical research and healthcare sectors. It has a lot of potential and scope and high demand for medical coding course, and there are work from home opportunities. Since our college is uh, entirely for women, the girls who after getting marriage they are stopping their education or career, so if they complete this medical coding course, they can continue again their career, that is they can work from home after getting the job. So I hope all the students, those who are participating in this particular program, will take up this course very seriously, and they will, I wish they can complete the course and they will get good jobs. Thank you for team of XLR for giving me this opportunity. Thank you one and all for your patient listening. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for highly inspiring words that truly reflect the legacy of the RBVRR College and its importance to women, which has majorly played at your college. So, indeed, this institution has been graced by the presence of great legends whose contributions have made it a beacon of the excellence it is today, ma'am. So, let's honor the spirit as we move forward to hear from our next esteemed guest. So we have Dr. Yogita Samir Goyel, professor of SVKM's Institute of Pharmacy. She is the head of pharmaceutics at SVKM Institute of Pharmacy, Dhule, Maharashtra, with 18 years of experience in teaching and research. A recipient of 9 gold medals for academic excellence, she specializes in novel drug delivery system, nanostructured lipid carriers. She has secured research grants worth 60 lakhs, published over 40 international papers, authored 1 book, 5 book chapters, and holds 3 patents. So with a passion for mentorship, she has guided 25 PG and 6 PhD students. Dr. Goyal is sought after expert speaker at national and international conferences. A warm welcome to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, XLR, for the giving us opportunity for collaborating with you. Good evening, everyone. I hope all are doing well. I'm honored to be here as a part of this students development program, and I am thrilled to share insights into in this fascinating and rapidly growing field that is medical coding. This profession not only offers a promising career opportunity but also plays a crucial role in the healthcare industry. Before coming into a brief about medical coding, I would like to share about Sri Viliparle Kelwani Mandal's Institute of Pharmacy Dhule. This is one of the best institute in the region offering courses in the field of pharmaceutical education. We are established in 2017. Our college has quickly gained recognition for its commitment to academic excellence, practical training, and the holistic development. With a range of courses including DPharm, BPharm, and MPharm, we provide students with a comprehensive education that equips them with the necessary knowledge and skills for a successful career in the pharmaceutical industry. Our state of art infrastructure, experienced faculty, and industry collaborations ensure that our students receive top notch education and hands on training. Through our well equipped labs, extensive library, and research and innovation center, students have access to the resources they need to excel in their studies. Our faculty members, who are experts in their respective fields, guide and mentor students throughout their academic journey. We also prioritize practical exposure by facilitating internships and industrial trainings, fostering strong industry connections. With a dedicated placement cell, we assist our students in securing internships, industrial training, and placement opportunity at Sri Viliparle Kelwani Mandal's Institute of Pharmacy Dhule. We are committed to shaping the future of pharmacy professionals by providing them with a nurturing environment and empowering them to become leaders in the field. So, today here, I just thank XLR to give us a wonderful opportunity, giving training to our students regarding the medical coding, which would definitely help them for shaping their careers. As to give a brief overview about medical coding, it is actually a process of transferring healthcare diagnosis, procedures, medical services, and equipments into universal medical alphanumeric codes. And as per my knowledge, these codes are used for billing and reimbursement purpose, ensuring that healthcare providers get accurate compensation for their services. This system is also integral to the healthcare industry as it helps maintain accurate records, supports medical research, and facilitates efficient healthcare delivery. Students, uh, I think why you should choose this medical coding as your career is because it is in high demand because of the growing medical industry. Also, World Health Organization states that in near future they will be needing more health professional, more medical coders to meet with the demand of the high increasing population. So this profession is in high demand. Also, the Bureau of Labor Statistics states that in the near future, this will be having the more occupation probability, more jobs as compared to the other jobs. So the job securities will be high. And as we saw in the pandemic situation, this is a golden opportunity after learning and after certification. We can have a good work-life balance. We can have remote work opportunities in this type of work field. And also, as per my knowledge, there are competitive salaries in this type of jobs. After getting the required certifications, you will be having good financial benefits. So why not get trained, take this course on the serious note, get proper education in this field, get the certificates, and gain sufficient knowledge, hands-on expertise, so that you will be the resource, you will be the skilled persons to get jobs. Some core code sets like international classification of diseases, like ICT-10. Currently, many of the organizations are using ICT-11. You can learn these skills. You can learn what is CPT, that is current procedural terminologies. As we are from the pharmacy background, our medical terminologies, as we are aware with it, after learning these types of certificate course, add-on knowledge will be there, and you will be the ideal candidates for this type of jobs. HCPCS, like healthcare common procedure coding systems, will be taught. So after learning all these coding things, you will be able to handle documents better than the other people. You will be good in learning the coding with the medical terms, and you can be a resource for these type of companies. You can handle the softwares like encoders, EHRs, EMRs. You can do good audits. So for the pharmacy profession, I can say that after learning, getting equipped with these type of courses, you can learn medication coding, you can learn about the billing structures, you can have knowledge about coding with different drug administration like chemotherapies or immunizations. So overall, it equips pharmacy students with the essential knowledge to improve patient care and explore diverse career paths. So it has a beautiful future. The future of medical coding is promising, with advancements in technology paving the way for more opportunities. Nowadays, artificial intelligence and machine learning are also integrated in medical codings, which will further enhance the accuracy and efficiency. But however, human insights will always be necessary to ensure the nuances of medical documentation. Moreover, the shift towards value-based care in healthcare is expected to increase the demand of medical coders who can accurately capture and report quality matrices. So to conclude, the career in medical coding offers a dynamic and rewarding path with numerous benefits, including high demand, job security, flexibility, competitive salaries by students. So if you invest in the right education, obtain right certification, gain practical experience, you can build a successful career in these essential fields like medical coding, which not only provides a stable and lucrative career, but also contributes significantly to the efficiency and effectiveness of healthcare deliveries. So, like other speakers just have said, I request all the students to take this opportunity, be serious, and try to learn more and more and invest your time efficiently. Thank you so much for your attention. And I hope I have just briefed about our college and the awareness about the medical coding. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for bringing in light on the keynotes, importance of medical coding, and the valuable inputs which you have given. Definitely, the students will make the best use of it. So, and I would also, my special congratulations for you in your achievements, which are really commendable.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. All the esteemed speakers, thank you for listening.
So now it's my pleasure to introduce our subject matter expert who will be guiding our students through an intensive 30 hours of training program in the medical coding. So let me welcome our subject matter expert, Dr. Anuja Deshpande, medical coding trainer. She is highly qualified professional with BHMS degree and expertise in medical coding and clinical research. She holds advanced diplomas in neurology, neurosurgery, behavior coding. She is a proficient in MACRA standards, and she also specializes in dental coding and QA medical transcription. So her diverse skill set spans healthcare and coding domains. Dr. Deshpande's dedication to excellence makes her a leader in her field. A hearty welcome to you, Dr. Anuja Deshpande.
Yes, good evening, everyone.
and good evening, all the dignitaries. It's a pleasure to share screen with you, to be here with you all. And I'm Dr. Anuja. I have completed my graduation in medical field, that is BHMS. And as ma'am rightly said about the career after marriage, so I had a choice. I had no choice to start my OPD. So I started my career in clinical research. But I always had a flair for training. So I shifted from clinical research to training in clinical research, where I was working with Sharda University in Delhi, and I designed all the course of masters in clinical research right from the scratch, designing the curriculum and implementing the guidelines and everything, also the delivering of the subject. And after that, I practiced my clinical practice. I did for around 10 years, but I had a flair for training, as I said, so I went into medical coding, learned medical coding, worked in it for around a couple of years, and then shifted to teaching and training the students on medical coding. And I've also done my coaching and mentoring in global certifications in coaching and mentoring. So I'm happy to be a part of this wonderful program, where I'll get my hands-on to teach the students and train them. It's a pleasure to see so many students to be trained in the medical coding. As ma'am rightly said, there are so many opportunities coming in the medical coding, and they all need people from life science backgrounds. So, Nitya, shall I start directly from the why we are here, from the purpose, the day one agenda that we'll be starting with today?
Just give me a moment, Ms. Anuja, because I have Mr. Amar who will be talking about the LMS, because through the LMS, the students will be taking up this training.
Right.
So, Amar, could you please confirm me on this?
Yes.
Okay, so Amar will be talking a little on the LMS portal, where the students will have to log in through the LMS portal and then take up this medical coding training. After which, Ms. Anuja can take up the session. So over to you, Amar.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. Can you please stop screen sharing? Thank you. So, dear students, very good evening once again, and warm welcome to this 30-hour student development program on medical coding by Achyutha. I hope everybody is doing well. So, I'm here to give you the quick walkthrough of LMS. So, guys, I know that be like you will say long intro, but on day one, if everything is going to clear, then next 15 days, no need to worry, directly we'll have a sessions, right? So I will take just 10 to 15 minutes on the LMS. If you guys going to have any query or question, I will assign last 2-3 minutes for that. You can ask. I hope most of you know the LMS and what is the use of LMS, but still, again, I will repeat that LMS is known as a learning management system, and it's XLR online portal, a e-portal. Okay. And by using the LMS, we are going to provide you the recordings of the sessions, whatever currently happening or whatever going to happen in the next 15 days. Additionally, the material, assignments, and you will get some extra courses as well with that. And this LMS access will be due for next 365 days for this particular classroom. Why we are providing this, guys? Because see, now here we are going to learn something. If anybody have any emergency, I am pretty sure that no one is going to be absent in the next 14 days. But still, in any situation, if you miss on any part or you're late for the session on any day, so just to not miss on that part, we want you to be with the recording as well. So everybody be focused what I am explaining. Okay. So those who registered till today morning, we already given the LMS access to each one of you. Those who registered late, by like after 11 or 12 o'clock, you will also get the LMS access by tomorrow morning. So everybody, please check your emails. So you need to check your inbox with the welcome to XLR and verify your account. This email you need to open. While checking the mail, if you're already registered but not received simultaneously, please check your spam folder as well. Why there are chances via system you will receive that mail in the spam as well. Okay. So first of all, open this mail and verify your account. Very simple process. Here we mention the verification link. Click on this link and set your password. If I click on this link, It will take me to the next page, and here I need to set my password. What password? It will be a completely new password. It's not like that you need to provide the password of your Gmail account or any other account. Not at all. It will be a completely new password, whatever you want, the combination of few words, the numbers and symbols. And same password, you need to type it here and click on set my password. Then this is the very first step towards to accessing the LMS. Once we are done with this step, we need to open the second email. Second email is a course invitation mail. You can see here, dear Amar, welcome to the SDP on medical coding, right? So in this mail, we'll mention a few steps, like step 1, step 2, step 3, right? So here in the step 1, you can see we have our LMS URL. So most of you know what is a URL. Like every day we are using the Instagram. Nowadays we are using the applications, but few of you are using the web app, right? Instagram.com or Amazon.com or Flipkart.com, right? So these are the URL. Those who are belonging from the tech background, they'll definitely know that. So why I'm tracing on the URL? Because in the future, every day not required to open the mail and click on it. Once you bookmark this URL, simply you can provide your credentials and you can log into the LMS. So let me click on this link. Once I click on this URL, onlinelearning.xlr.com, I will land here on this page. And here I have option of registered, stored, and sign in. And whatever I am mentioning about the URL, you can see here onlinelearning.xlr.com, right? So coming to the registration, you are already registered member. Still, anybody directly join the session, the link which you receive from your college TPOs or your professor or your family member, no need to worry. Those who are not registered, after this KT, I will be sharing the link over the Zoom and YouTube as. Okay, so no need to worry. You can register, and within next 24 hours, you will also get the LMS access. Okay, so now coming to the store, I will explain what is the use of store, where you will get some extra courses for your study as study material. You can access from the store. Now, the most important thing, we need to sign in towards to the LMS, right? So let me click on sign in. If I click on sign in, I will land here on this login page, and here I need to mention my mail ID. So dear students and dear bright young minds, make sure that we are using the email ID only. Why? Yes, sir. You said na ki we will receive, or you already receive an mail only, right? You not receive any text message or WhatsApp message for confirmation. That's why we need to use the email ID only. Which email ID? Registered mail ID. On which mail we receive the mail, and the password. Which password? Yes, the password which we set in the first email, right? Set my password. That password done. So once you are done with this step, just suppose that I fill my email ID, I fill my password, I'm clicking on the login. Now let me reshare my screen till the time we are on PPT presentation. Now let me show you how LMS work live and what kind of the functionalities we are providing to you under this program. Okay, so once we provide our credentials successfully, we'll land here on this beautiful dashboard, and LMS will greet you like it's greeting me to the good evening, am I right? So here, now first and most important thing, how you will join the session, right? That is the important thing. So as you are able to see my system view, so most of you join via laptop, but few of you are also joined via mobile as well, right? So you will find some different view, right? So below the classroom, you will find this today's session tab. Okay, so now I will explain how you will join the session via Zoom. So you can see here, as I'm a member of XLR, you are able to see the multiple classroom and multiple schedules and multiple assessment in my dashboard, but our focus is on the medical coding. So let me search for the medical coding. So here, see, SDP on medical coding day 1. If you click on the join button, directly you will join via Zoom. Very easy process. Every day sharp at 6:50 or 6:55, you will see the join button. You need to click on the join, and directly you will join via Zoom. If you are facing any difficulties to join via Zoom, then we have second option. Scroll to the above side. Here you are able to see the banners. Okay, so the banners, 2-3 banners are there. You can select the banner for which program you enroll. Yeah, right. So you enroll for the medical coding. Let me click on that. See, now I click you're facing in and it's reverted on the YouTube, right? So see, whatever the comments or whatever chat you are doing here, the all chats are coming here. Now, a few of the students are asking me how YouTube participants will get to know that now. Around 100 participants are live with me over the YouTube as well. So dear students, whatever the queries question you are going to have, you can keep posting in the chat box and our team member will be sharing with our trainers. Okay. Additionally, if any app to be downloaded or any link, registration link, all right, or attendance link for certification, most important thing which you will ask for it, that you will also go get here in the chat box itself. Now see, every day not required to go here, run there. All right, so YouTube is providing one functionality to us. You can just subscribe and click on the bell icon and just click on the all, right? You will get the notification every day. Once the session start, you will get the notification to join the session, right? See, with the help of AI and ML, full stack development, each and everything is easy for us, right? So you just need to subscribe. So it's my request to go ahead and subscribe and click on the bell icon. Now going back again into the dashboard, I will show you how you will access the all of the material or recording what I mentioned, right? So you will find the classroom, or yes, on the dashboard as well, you will get that classroom, SDP on medical coding, right? So click on that classroom, you will find here. If not, you can go ahead in the classroom. Let me search for that particular classroom. See, SDP on medical coding. Okay, let me click on that. Once I click on that, I will find the two options. One is curriculum, another one is a meet. So let's go through the meet first. So here you will get to know that for this month, how many sessions I have for me. So 31st, I will have a session day 1, day 2. Again, whenever we are going to enter in the new year 2025, let me check. See, here our calendar is blocked, right? So not required to ask anybody when session is going to happen, when the sessions are there. On the first session will be there, on 31st session will be there. Yes, the calendar is blocked perfectly, and on this date, wherever you are able to see the calendar block, session will happen for sure. Okay, so let me go back. Even you can add this calendar to your Google Calendar and it will give you the notification session time. However, wish to get the notification, right? You can add XLR calendar to the Google Calendar. Going back into the curriculum, here you can see we have 4 sub options: feedback response, agenda, session recording, and material. Let me open the feedback response. So why you need to fill the feedback? What are the importance, right? So I will explain that. If you want to fill the feedback, you want to click submit your attendance here. If I click here, I will get one form attached here, day 1 attendance and feedback form SDP on medical coding, 30 December, right? As you guys or dear students, you are going to learn, you are going to gain the knowledge. Additionally, to showcase that knowledge, secondary, first of all, knowledge. Second part, certificate, right? Yes, so we are providing the certificate of participation as well for this program from the XLR. But to get the certificate of participation, everyone will not get the certificate that registered, attended 1 day and not there for next 14 days. No, not at all. Okay, so we need to be attentive every day. So for 60% of the attendance, those who are going to mark their attendance 60 and more than 60%, they will get their certificate. Okay, clear, very simple. And second use, so we'll get to know that okay, how the trainings are going on, right? So you need to fill the feedback form on a daily basis. But the most important thing, you can see here, the form will active between 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. right? So this form will be active only for 1 hour in between 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. You need to fill in between that only. Okay, now few of my participants will say, sir, you explained about the LMS, you said about the attendance, but I'm not registered or I'm not having the LMS access with me. How I can fill today's attendance? I'm there in the session, right? Yes, no need to worry, guys. I will be sharing the attendance link for today over the Zoom and YouTube as well in the chat box. In the both the chat box, 8:30 you will get the link. But it's my humble request. Every day you will be getting the link in the chat box as well. But try to use LMS. Okay, go through the each and every functionality and use that because we're providing to you only. It's open platform in a free of cost for you, right? So let's utilize that. Now going back, you can see a agenda option. Okay, so if I click on the day-wise agenda, so ma'am provided agenda for this program. See, so day-wise, what we are going to learn, this thing is here. Okay, and as per the day-wise agenda, you will get the day-wise recording as well. So below the agenda, you can see session recordings. If I click on the day one, as of now, we are live, right? So if I click on the play button, as what we are going to learn will be reflected here as well. But after completion of the session, if you are going to come back here again, you will find the recording. So day one, now here you can see day one recording, right? Likewise, day 1 to day 15, all recordings will be available here. And the PPTs, the PDF, Word files, documents, whatever ma'am going to use for next 14 days and today, everything, every material will be uploaded here, right? Interesting. And I hope everybody will use the LMS. And it's my humble request to use that. Now I'm opening the platform for Q&A. Just 2-3 minutes. I will take the Q&A, and after that, we'll directly start with the session. So YouTube participant and Zoom participants, I'm waiting for your questions. So please go ahead, ask your questions. Only 2-3 minutes. Any questions? How we are going to get our certificate? So after completion of the program, within 8 to 10 working days, you will get the certificate to the registered mail ID. Okay. Nice question. Thank you. Do we need to do some task for certificate? For certificate, one task, you need to be there in the session. Okay. And you need to attend that attentively. And yes, we'll have a final assessment test on the day 15. To registration link, those who are not registered, I will be sharing in 2-3 minutes. No need to worry. Yes, Payal, it will be. No. No, Meghna. I accidentally click on the unsubscribe button. Okay, so for that, we don't have any options. So you can just share alternative mail IDs with us. Then we can work on that. It is a free, completely no charge afterwards. No, there will be no any charges. It will be a completely free of cost training program for you. Sir, if I register today, will I get the LMS access tomorrow? Yes, absolutely. But tomorrow morning, you will get timing, sir. Okay, timings will be 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every day. Those are not asking the questions to me. I'm really happy that I hope you understood. If not, then please ask question. And if you understood, please mention in the chat box, clear, sir. Oh yeah, or else you can raise your hand as well. Yes, you can. It's not like that if second year, third year, you can. It's open for all. Clear, understood, just super. You to participant, what is on the assessment? So on last day, we'll have an MCQ assessment, like for 1 hour. So Jashraj, it's on you. What is the important for you? You can go for that. Okay. Yes, it is suitable. Yes, Sakshi, it's registered. LMS is known as a learning management system. Only attendance of live classes will get the certificate. Yes, you need to be there in the session, and for live attendance only you will get the certificate. For recording it will not work. Attendance link for today, Harshada, as I explained that 8:30 you will get. Okay, okay. Thank you so much. I am going to be there in the session. No need to worry. I will be clearing your doubt. But I know that most of you are eagerly waiting to start actual session. So let's start with the session. Thank you so much for hearing me. And I am going to be there with you. I hope you will enjoy the session and happy learning with XLR. So ma'am, please take it forward. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Right, so let's start today, everyone. Ready? Okay. So what is this medical coding? You have been talking all the time. Everyone is talking about medical coding, medical coding, medical coding. What is it and how we are going to learn the things? So I am here with you for next 15 days, right? Guiding you through the career opportunities, the knowledge that you should have, what all you need to know, and everything. So all the questions, I know a lot of people right now asking about certifications and CPC and everything. Let us begin first. Let us first understand what it is, and then we will talk about the questions and answers, right? So ready, everyone? So good evening, everyone. I hope, because day one's agenda was to complete this session, but I don't know. Let us see how it goes. If it extends, let me see how it goes. Okay, so we'll start today. What is medical coding? What we are going to study today? What is the purpose? Why we are doing this? What skills and knowledge you need to know? And what is it that you want to acquire or you already have and you need to polish? So before going to the definition of medical coding, right? What is medical coding? Transferring this, translating diagnosis. I'll give you one thing. Everyone has gone through this story. Everyone knows this story. Every one of you, right? The thirsty crow. You know, every one of you know this story that there was a crow. He used to find solutions. He didn't find water. He was thirsty. Then he searched for water. He tried to find a water, and then he got one pot where the water was very less. And then he used his mind, and then he put all the stones in it. Everyone knows this story, you know. How many slides it took? 2 slides to understand the story. Now the person who is, every one of you have learned this story in your mother tongue in different languages, right? Somebody might have heard this story in Tamil, someone might have heard in Telugu, I have listened in Marathi, some might have learned in French, Spanish. So now this is story written in English. Now, if a person who doesn't know English, how he is going to understand is difficult to read all these things and understand. I know there are Google Translate nowadays, so you can just put it, copy paste and translate. But if I give you this, how is it now? Easy to understand? Yes? You can use the emojis, right? If you feel it's good. So you understand this now? Very easy to understand as a picture representation. There is no language barrier, right? There is no language barrier. You can understand just looking at the screen. What is it all about, right? So this is what we are going to do in medical coding. Are we going to convert the stories into picture? Yes, the stories of the patients. What we are going to convert is the stories of the patient which are written in the medical record. All that happened to medical patient in the visit, in that particular visit, we are going to transform it in a language which is universally acceptable, which is standardized language. Say, for example, if a patient walks into the chamber of a doctor. Now, this is a definition that we translate the healthcare diagnosis, procedure, services, equipments into standardized alphanumeric codes. Now, see what we do exactly. Let us understand by example. This is a medical record of, I have just put a very few words. So this is a medical information or record of a patient. Patient's name is this, and he is 45 years of age. Chief complained that he came with a pain and nausea. The doctor examined the patient and he found that he has appendicectomy, that is appendicitis. He has the pain in his appendix and he has the inflammation of appendix, right? So that is appendicitis, and he said that this is acute appendicitis and we need to cut it, or we need to do the surgical removal of the appendices. And this appendicectomy was planned, surgery was done, that was laparoscopic appendicectomy, general anesthesia was given. So this is the medical record of a patient, right? Now, as a medical coder, what you are going to do, what you are supposed to do as a medical coder is to understand what has happened with the patient. What is the diagnosis that is given? What is the diagnosis here? What is the diagnosis? I would like everyone to be attentive and put everything in the chat box. What is the diagnosis here? Acute appendicitis. What is the diagnosis? Acute appendicitis. What was done on the patient? Appendicectomy, right? That is laparoscopic appendicectomy. And anesthesia was given and some medicines were given, right? Now, what as a medical coder you will do is you will transform these three important elements, that is diagnosis, the procedures which are performed, and the medical supplies that are given to the patient or used for the patient care. So now the diagnosis is acute appendicitis. So now how you are going to code the diagnosis? What codes you are going to use? So we have three different coding systems that we will be studying in depth as we progress with this course, right? So first is ICD-10-CM, which is International Classification of Diseases. And this is the 10th revision that we are using, and we are using the clinical modification. So pick up the diagnosis from ICD, and you can see the code is alphanumeric. Okay, K35.80. This is the code that is given for acute appendicitis. Then what was done on the patient was appendicectomy. So we have to take the code from the procedure code. For that, we use one more coding system that we call current procedure terminology. It defines all the procedures done on the patient. So we have taken the code from that, 44970. Then what was given to the patient? Some medications, some surgical supplies, maybe scalpel was used, some cotton was used. So all these medical equipments and the surgical equipments that we used for the patient will be coded from HCPCS, that we call it HIPICS. We call it as HIPICS, that is Healthcare Common Procedure Common System, coding system, right? We are coding all the medication. So from where we are getting these codes? We are getting it, derived it from the medical records which we have seen here. This is a medical record of the patient. Now, a person or a doctor who is sitting outside India or somewhere else might not be able to understand what is written here in which language. But looking at what is there on the screen on the right hand side, just like we have seen the picture of the story, the crow, just looking at these 4, 5, 6 codes, a doctor anywhere in the world can understand what has happened with the patient, what was done with the patient. So easy, isn't it? For everyone, it's easy to understand. So now, just like ma'am said in the beginning, if you would have been attentive, so you could have listened that primary purpose was for what? Billing and reimbursement. So now this is why we are doing it. What is the need to do it? क्यों करना है? What is the purpose of doing all these things? Changing the whole medical record into one this picture sort of a story. Why you want to do this? As I said, first thing is standardization. It becomes a standard language. You can communicate globally with everyone. All the doctors understand this language. Everywhere, everyone sitting in the insurance, healthcare insurance can understand this language easily. So it becomes a standard language for global communication. First thing. The most important thing is billing, accurate billing and reimbursement. Now the codes which are given here are all linked with the special payment scale. Okay, they are linked with payment scale. The moment these codes are given, the codes will automatically help the biller, the person who is billing for that, to capture that, to capture the codes. I'm going to take the question and answer just after the session. Okay, so just keep your questions ready, right? So this is one of the reasons for accurate billing and reimbursement, because people who are sitting in the insurance sectors or administrative staff in the hospital, they might not understand all the medical things. But looking at codes, they will understand what has happened and that will help them to bill properly, right? The most important part is data analysis and reporting. Now, just imagine this is like public health tracking. I'll give you an example. During COVID, everyone had used to see on the screen. Maharashtra has so many cases, Tamil Nadu has so many cases. There are number of cases all over the world. India has so many cases of COVID. From where you are getting all this data? From where you are getting all this data is from these codes. This is the reporting. This keeps on, when everyone keeps on reporting on that particular code, it will be automatically updated and you will be able to track that what is happening where. So it is so important for analysis and reporting and also for public health tracking. Now, what you are going to do with this public health tracking? If I want to track, say, for example, what is the prevalence of tuberculosis in, say, Pune or in Bangalore, in Hyderabad. I just want to see and compare what is the prevalence of tuberculosis. How many male patients have tuberculosis? How many females are suffering from tuberculosis? So now what I'm going to do with this tracking, what it is going to, how is it going to help me? Because the one thing is healthcare research. I'll be able to understand which area tuberculosis is prevalent in which area diabetes is prevalent, which gender is suffering more with hypertension, right? And this research will ultimately help me to improve the patient care, right? To improve the patient care. Okay, that this particular area has more prevalent tuberculosis, but they do not have the patient care facility of tuberculosis. They do not have the ample medical facilities to treat the tuberculosis. So then I can arrange for the patients, patient care, that is more number of physicians, more number of hospitals that can serve the patients of tuberculosis. So this is going to help for improved patient care, global communication, and of course, the main purpose with billing is also everyone's favorite topic. Everyone's favorite topic is what? Fraud. How doctors are doing fraud, right? They are getting commission from labs, from pharmacies, and all this. So this medical audits can help to keep a check on all these frauds that are happening. So sounds interesting, everyone? Till now, what you were thinking, it's only for the billing purpose. Is it only for the billing purpose? Do you think it is only for the billing purpose? No, it is certainly not. It is certainly not, right? It is also for research purposes. All right. So this is the purpose. Everyone clear about the purpose of medical coding? Yes? Clear? Right. So sounds interesting, right? Yeah? Want to be a part of this wonderful community, this wonderful healthcare sector? Everyone is willing to be a coder, right? So now everyone is asking the same question, what we need to do to be a medical coder? What all things we should know? So first and the foremost thing that you should know is proficiency in coding system. This is very, very, very important. The three coding systems that we have seen. What are these three? Can anyone just put in the chat box? What all these three I have talked about? It is in the picture here. It's there in the picture on the screen. ICD, CPT, and HCPCS. Right? ICD, CPT, and HCPCS. So these are the three coding systems that we should be totally aware of. Proficiency means knowing their regulations, how you're going to use them, what are the guidelines, and how to use them in a proper way. This is the proficiency. It's not just the knowledge, it's the proficiency. Medical terminology knowledge and anatomy and physiology. So I believe all of you are from the healthcare background or from the life science background. So that's an added advantage for everyone who knows medical terminology and anatomy and physiology. For the life science background students. Regulatory knowledge, the knowledge of the compliance, because you are dealing with the healthcare data of the patient. So you have to safeguard the patient's right. So knowledge of the regulatory systems, some basic computer skills and some basic understanding of the billing and reimbursement. These are the technical skills that you should know when you are entering into the industry of medical coding. We are going to touch upon all of these, right? In these next 15 days, we are going to touch upon all of to understand all of this, right? These are the technical skills that you should know. Now, these are the analytical skills and soft skills that you have to develop within yourself. How you can develop it? With the practice, right? With the practice. You cannot learn communication or any language in just a day or two. It's a continuous process of understanding, speaking, communication, attention to detail, critical thinking. You are dealing with the records of the patient, medical records, how to capture the diagnosis, how to capture the procedures that done. So you have to be very detail oriented, understand and read the language of the patient, record of the patient. And all these can be grown and you can acquire them gradually, right? Time management and adaptability. Adaptability means flexibility to learn new things. You have to learn new things fast because this is a very fast changing industry. There are every day new updates are coming and you have to keep yourself updated and you should be adaptable to learn new things quickly, right? So these are the things that you need to be a medical coder. Yes, so many of you were asking about the certifications, what is CPC, what is CCS. Many of you were asking in the chat box. I was reading your comments. What is CPC, what is CCS, what are different certifications. So there are two bodies which are giving the certifications. AAPC, that is American Academy of Professional Coders, and then second is American Health Information Management Association, right? So these are two different bodies. American Health Information Medical Association, these are two bodies, they are giving this certification. CPC certification is considered as the gold standard. Now people ask, why certification? So I'll just ask you one question. If you do B.Pharm, if you do masters, if you do graduation, and if you don't get your degree, what do you think it can be? Right? So CPC is sort of a degree, you can say, or validation of the skills that you have learned these three things. So it validates your skill that you have understood it. But it is certainly not an essential thing. Of course, it is most sought after thing because most of the industry people, they prefer CPC certification, but that is not mandatory for getting the job, right? You should have the basic knowledge, and most of the organizations, they will provide, they will give you, they will sponsor your CPC certification. If you show the good commitment towards the job, they will sponsor your certifications. But certifications helps you to get higher earning potential, right? So this is the credibility of the certifications. So you were asking about certification, CPC and CCS. If those who are willing, we can certainly talk about it in detail. So, want to know your industry, everyone? Till now, we have been only talking about medical coding, right? Medical coding, IT enabled, medical coding, IT enabled. Everyone want to know which this industry is, where you are where you're going to work, right? Yes, good. So let us see where you are going to work. All right. Heard about revenue cycle management? Anyone of you heard about what is revenue cycle? What do you think can be revenue cycle can be? What all comes to your mind when you hear this term called revenue cycle? What is revenue? Revenue is nothing but earning the money, right? You do a business for earning something. You earn revenue from it, right? So revenue cycle management is how you are going to get the revenue in your business. And what is healthcare RCM? Is nothing but healthcare revenue cycle management, or also called as a billing cycle. So now how do you think a billing cycle happens? Now in India, say for example, if I have fever, I will go to a doctor. He will just see and he will do examination and will give some medications to me. I'll go and buy the medications. That's it, right? If any one of my relative or if I have to go for a surgery, which is a bit more expensive, what I will do is a doctor can suggest me that this is the surgery that you have to go for. I will have to schedule my appointment for the surgery. I will have to check whether my insurance is going to pay for me for my surgery, how much it is going to pay. This is insurance eligibility and verification. Then there will be the actual visit or the surgical procedure that is going to happen to me. After this, all of this medical record is generated. This medical record will go to the coding department of the hospital. Okay, coding department of the hospital or the claim department of the hospital. They will code all the processes, all the diagnosis, all the medical supplies, and according to that, they will create a bill, generate a bill. This bill will be submitted to the claim department in insurance company, health insurance company. Now at this claim department of insurance company, they will be again verifying all the ICD codes, all the CPT codes, everything. They will ensure whether this is right or not. If everything is accurate and correct, they will be posting payment or giving payment to the hospital or to the physician or the surgeon. If this is not right, if anything is missing, if anything is wrong, anything, any coding is not done properly, any billing is not captured properly, that is called denial management. That is, the claim will be denied and the whole of the data will be again transferred to hospital. They will be in communication with the hospital. Whatever is missing information, they will ask to the hospital department of billing department of hospital. Again, this will be submitted, and then after that, whatever is the patient part, that patient has to pay, and this will be finally reported to the proper authorities. The payment will be done to the physician, and this will be. So you can see these steps from patient scheduling, appointment of the patient, verification, these are done at the hospital level. At every step of these billing cycle, the knowledge of medical coding is important. At every step, you need the knowledge of medical coding. You should know how to code diagnosis before actually telling the patient whether you will be reimbursed or not, how much reimbursement you will get. All that you should know the codes here also. Scheduling the appointment also, you should know the codes, medical codes, demographic, entry of the demographic, and capturing all of the medical record. You should know the codes. If you are working with the insurance department, of course, again, you need to know the medical code. So just imagine, students, how many departments are there where you can work. Imagine the job opportunities that you all will be having in different sectors, in insurance, in hospitals, with the physicians, with the outpatient physicians, with the inpatient physicians, with the nursing homes. Many. I don't think I'll be able to even put it on the slides. Still, I tried to capture a few. These are very few career pathways after understanding the medical knowledge. With the knowledge of medical coding, what all career you can take up. There are many. I just put up few. Medical coding specialist you can be. If you have a flair for regulation, regulatory authorities, if you have a good understanding of the regulations, you can be auditor, you can be compliance officer. If you have a wonderful knowledge, you can actually educate the administrative staff of the physician or the hospital. If you have a very good knowledge of the coding system, you can train them about the documentation part. You can become the clinical documentation improvement specialties. You can train them how to be to improve the documentation, because all these codes you are going to capture from where? From the medical records, from the documents, you are going to capture it. So you can train all the staff about the documentation improvement, right? You can be supervisor and manager in the coding. You can be a health information manager. You can help in the billing specialist. You can work in the medical record reviewer. You can work in medical summarization. There are ample of opportunities. With experience, you can become healthcare consultant if you really get hold on it, the knowledge of it. And of course, if you have a flair for research, you can work in the research, medical research. Seems interesting. So many opportunities for a life science graduate, right? Isn't it very difficult after like completing a life science, AB Pharma or MSc or MSc Zoology, MSc Botany? It is difficult to find a job in the market. Either you have skill mismatch. If you go for the research, then funding is not available. Then otherwise, you have to upgrade your knowledge to enter into particular industry. The growth is not there. And against that, just look at the opportunities that you have in the medical coding. With the knowledge of medical coding, how you can excel in your career. Now, many people, they want to know how much I am going to get once I enter the industry. Of course, that is the basic question. For that we are learning, right? We are learning to earn. For that, we are investing our time and our everything, right? So what I am going to get when I enter in the industry. So here I have mentioned two things. One, at an entry level as a fresher, if you work with this non-certified, but with the knowledge of medical coding, you get somewhere around 15 to 18,000 per month as your initial salary. 15 to 18,000 per month as a trainee medical coder or as a fresher without certification. Okay. But if you go with the certification like CPC, then you will have a little more salary as compared to the non-certified people. Here you will get 25 to 27,000 per month as a startup salary, as a starting salary. With experience, of course, you can grow. If you can start as a non-certified and eventually you earn your certifications and you can grow your career. You can work in one coding specialty like anesthesia, neurology, and if you want to excel and go into another department like evaluation management and surgery, you can do this specialty coding certifications and then go into that. So of course you can, once you enter, you can go as you wish to. But only thing is what you need to keep yourself updated, right? You need to keep yourself updated to grow in any career. In any career, if you want to grow in any industry, you have to be always ready to learn the new things, always, right? So my friends, what you will have advantages when you work in medical coding. What advantages you will have? It's a very high demand right now because this is IT enabled healthcare service. This is more sort of administrative stuff of all the doctors across the globe, US, UK, primarily US. What all we are learning is primarily US certification. So all the doctors who are busy with their patient care, it is very difficult for them to indulge into all this administrative stuff. So what they do, all these hospitals, they just outsource it to India. Why? Why to India? Because we have skilled people. So many skilled people are here. Right? That's the reason they outsource it, because they need skilled people. They do not have, believe me, just if you have anyone is a part of any medical coding group, just see the people from outside US. They're not even able to clear the CPC certification in 4th or 5th or 6th attempt. It's very difficult for them to find the skilled people who are ready to work in the industry. So there are a lot of organizations, hospitals and insurance companies, they are outsourcing whole of their RCM, healthcare RCM to India. And that's the reason every year there are a lot of opportunities coming every year. 50, a company needs 50 trainee medical coders, 100 trainee medical coders, a lot of opportunities, right? Moreover, as it is the IT enabled healthcare service, the salaries are really competitive. Like somewhere you start with 4,000 or 5,000 with your graduation or your say post graduation, and somewhere you start around 18 to 20,000 per month. Lot of difference is there, right? Moreover, you can grow really fast. For example, if you work in the industry with some graduation, maybe you will take 4 years to get promoted or get a salary hike that you deserve. But in industry, medical coding industry, you will get your salary hike very fast. Your career will grow very fast. The only thing is keep yourself updated and be very alert. Time management, right? Of course, it gives you flexibility. Many of the people, they ask me, especially women, ma'am, will we get the work from home? You do get work from home, but the only thing is, my suggestion is, you first, all the organizations, they want you to first, at least for first 6 months, go to the office, learn the techniques, learn the softwares, and then after 6 months you take work from home opportunities. It will be easy for you to understand, and it will be easy for you to work more accurately. But yes, it do provide the opportunity for work from home, flexibility, and work life balance. Obtain the certifications that I said and enhance your career. And the most important thing is, you are going to utilize the knowledge of life science. Though it is IT industry, though it is IT enabled, but it is healthcare. So whatever 5 years or 4 years of your age or life you have spent in learning and acquiring the knowledge of the life science, learning the knowledge of earning the knowledge of pharmacy, getting understanding of the zoology, botany, microbiology, whatever. You have spent 3 years, 5 years, 4 years of your life understanding that. You're going to use that knowledge, not only the utilization of that knowledge, but you are going to get upgraded and updated with the knowledge of the patient care. Okay, somewhere down the line, you all have the in mind that if I'm from the life science background, I should contribute to the patient care. I should contribute something to the patient care, isn't it? Every one of you, they want to contribute something to the patient care. So this is the golden opportunity where you can impact on the patient care. And of course, you are there to safeguard the patient's integrity of the patient record, safety of the patient health records. So you are going to use all of that. You are going to understand and updated your knowledge. So detailed understanding of the medical records, right? So you are going to utilize and upgrade that knowledge. So ready everyone to embark on this journey? Every one of you? Okay. How many of you are ready? Just type Y. Ready? Ready? Everyone ready, right? All right, very nice. So, shall we start? Shall we start? So this was just the introduction. What is medical coding? What you are going to do? What opportunities you are going to have? So now let us focus on what we are going to study. So let us touch upon the actual subject of medical coding. Shall we go? Shall we go? So let us understand healthcare revenue cycle management. Healthcare revenue cycle management is a financial process that uses the patient care episode from the registration, that is appointment scheduling, to the payment of the final payment of the encounter, for that encounter. So why we are doing all this? Accurate billing to get the maximum revenue and minimize the errors and delays in the payment system. Now, if you do not code properly, what happens? What it is going to impact? How it is going to impact if you do not code properly? if you do inaccurate coding or there are some mistakes in the coding, how it is going to affect. First thing, it will be delayed reimbursement. If your coding is not proper, the claim will be denied. Again, you will have to go to the coding department. Again, you will have to get the documents. You have to correct, submit the updated claim. How much time it is going to get? Again, increase administrative cost because of this, because you have to pay again to the coders, medical coders, again to the denial management team, right? So it gives the increased administrative cost. And of course, it can cause a serious compliance issue. If any coding is inaccurate, it will be considered as fraud. Okay, we will be going to learn about the fraud, abuse, and all these things in the coming sessions. So it will be considered as fraud if the coding is not proper, right? So it can have a serious implication in the compliance, and you can actually, the hospital can be under the surveillance of FDA, Food and Drug Administration. So it can cause the compliance issues. And of course, it will be stressful for patient also. You're not getting my money, I have to pay from my pocket, right? How much shall I pay? How much shall I not pay? There will be a lot of confusion and stress for the patient that what I can do now. So how important it is to code correctly. To code correctly. Now, against what the accurate coding ensures. Reducing claim denials, compliance will be good and no penalties, otherwise you will be penalized for that. Any breach in the compliance, because it comes under the regulation, it comes under the law. So if anything is not in compliant, you will be having the penalties. You will have to pay the penalty for that, right? And if you're not paying penalty, you are getting everything in proper way, your reimbursement is okay, you are getting reimbursement on timely basis, you have the patient care satisfaction, you have the better patient care, you have the satisfaction of the patient, data analysis is good, reporting is good, proper reimbursement are there, and you have actual finances, the hospital will have actual finances to spend on the patient care, right? So this is how accurate coding impacts the industry. So you tell me what we can do. If you are a medical coder and if you think that I have to do the correct medical coding, what do you think the steps that can be done or implemented to keep the coding accurate? What steps do you think can help? Can you just put down in the chat box? What steps do you think can be taken, right, if you want that the accurate coding should be there? What can you think of? Anyone? Can you think of what? Yes? What are the things that you think of can be done to ensure the accurate coding? What all things you have written? Staying updated, very good. Proper knowledge of medical terminologies, very nice. Knowledge of codes, yes. Data analysis, constant checking, correct. Very good. Reading the data properly, understanding about anatomy, very nice. You all are so good. Perfect. Management unit for codes, absolutely. Managing the data. All right, so almost all of you, you know what exactly has to be done. Rechecking the code with the medical book, yes, correct. Very good. Yes, anyone else? So you all know what has to be done, right? So let us see what all steps needs to be done. Regular staff training, right? Yes, reporting new data. Regular staff training and educating your staff about the medical codings, their updates, everything. Use the technology and automated tools that nowadays coming, like AI tools and all the technologies that is coming. Implement a coding compliance team. A complete coding compliance team plan has to be there. If anything goes wrong, how we are going to correct it. That plan should be there. So regular staff training, education of the staff, implementing the coding compliance. This is all going to help to keep the coding accurate, right? So this is, we have studied today about just a general overview of what is medical coding, what was the purpose of medical coding, where you can work, what are the opportunities that are open, what kind of salaries that you will have, what certifications you need, and how the accurate coding impact. So now, quiz time. Whatever we have learned, shall we test our knowledge? Ready? Ready, everyone? Shall we test our knowledge? How many of you have been listening to me? Just let me see. Okay. Yes. All right. So tell me, which coding system is used to classify disease? You can just, okay. Okay. How many of you? Okay. B, right. Okay. ICD-10 CM, all right. B, yes. C, B, C, T, D, what it is? It is B, right? It is option B. We are classifying the diseases, right? International Classification of Disease, that is ICD. Okay. All right. Most of you have answered correctly. So good. Very good. You all are attentive. Let's see now. Yes. Tell me, what is CPT? Current procedure terminology, certified procedure tracking, clinical practice technique, or comprehensive payment technique? Tell me, what is CPT stand for? A, C, B. All right. Okay. Yes, very good. It is current procedure terminology. What it is current procedure terminology. We are coding for the procedures. Okay. Option A. Medical coding is more easier for whom you... No, nothing like that, Yuraj. It's nothing like that. You can understand it. We're going to study. Just a little bit of understanding of medical terminology and anatomy will help you to understand it. It is nothing like that. Okay. Even outside India, there are people who are from the commerce background, the finance background, they are doing medical coding examinations. So it is nothing like that. Okay. Don't have that, sort of a stigma in the mind that, okay, this is only for the people who know medical science. Nothing is like that. Okay, it is nothing like that. You can understand it very well. In fact, I know people who know much more than what I know. Also, they are not doctors, but they know much more. Okay, so it is nothing like that. All right. So next question. What is the primary purpose of medical coding? Yes, tell me. Track the hospital inventory, to standardize the documentation of diagnosis, identify the patient demographics to calculate hospital revenue. What it is, you tell me. B, E, standardization, right? Okay, very good. Wonderful. You all are so wonderful students. Amazing. Great. Great. Okay. All of the above is ideally not true. We have talked about the primary purpose, right? We are asking about the primary purpose. Secondary purposes, yes, okay, all of them. But primary purpose is to standardize the documentation of diagnosis, right? All right. Okay. Yes. What does RCM stand for in healthcare? Revenue code, risk and compliance management, revenue cycle management, regulatory compliance, revenue cycle, very nice. Revenue cycle management, again, option B, RCM. Okay. All right. Revenue cycle management. Yes, Ashish. Okay. Sapna. Very good. Very nice. Very, very good, all of you. So yes, thank you so much. Any questions? I am keeping 5 minutes for the questions if you want. Anything you want me to say again or repeat, or anything that you did not understand, you want me to clarify more? Just 5-10 minutes we can keep for the questions. Yes. No, you cannot learn the codes, Isha. There are more than 10,000 codes. Absolutely not. Right? Absolutely not. You cannot learn. Why don't we use ICD 10, ICD 11? ICD 11, no one is using right now. There are few countries that are using ICD 11, but it is not in much use because there is no clear understanding as of now, no clear guidelines of ICD 11. You don't need to remember the code. No one needs to remember the code. Technical skills are required to continue these programs, this proficiency in the coding system. That's the only thing. RCM you want, okay. What position offers a medical coding work from home? Work from home, as I said, you have to first, at least first for 6 months, I suggest to work in industry. How will you apply? We are going to learn that. How will we apply the codes? We are going to learn it. I think how can we access PPT and all? That will be shared by Amar, I guess. Everything you can just see on the LMS. Everything is there in the LMS. Yes, there will be quiz after every session. There will be. In between the sessions also. In between the sessions, just to keep you awake. Actual cost of CPC certification, Mitali, it is different every because it depends mainly on the US dollar rate. Okay, so it depends on the US dollar rate, but it costs somewhere around 55,000 to, I mean, it is including the membership of CPC, this AAPC membership plus certification cost, that will be somewhere around 55,000, right? Okay, someone wanted to explain the RCM. I think you can just access the recorded session, right? And if, okay, tools and or applications, we will be studying. I'll be suggesting you, Raj, slowly, or as we learn about the ICD. It's just the first session, the introductory session. We will be studying about the ICD, the structure of ICD, the CPT, the structure of CPT, XCPCS, how to access the codes, how to find the codes, which websites can help you to understand a better, finding out the codes and all that we will be studying in the coming sessions. Okay, will be coming sessions, we will be learning that. What is there? Medical code is similar like C programming. I have no idea because I'm not from the IT background, but medical codes is a sort of, as I said, assigning the codes from the book. And now there are every organization or every company, they have developed their own software, and then from that software you will have to assign the code, so it is easy, a bit much easy rather. You can do medical coding without certifications, of course you can do. The only thing is salaries are different. Okay, salaries different, initial salaries are different, that's the only thing, right? Yes, there are many D Farm students, pharma students, B Farm students, even with the diploma. Okay, diploma in pharmacy, of course they can do this. We are going to study this, which courses would be helpful with medical coding. This is what we are going to learn in next 15 days. We are going to study only about the medical coding. Of course, the industries prefer, after 15 days of this course, are we full qualified? I'm there to tell you what is asked in the industry, what are the interview questions, what you are expected to know, everything will be said to you, right? It is a pharmaceutical company, right? It is a pharmaceutical organ. I mean, it is only pharmaceutical. This is healthcare. Is medical coding useful in pharmaceutical company? So if you ask me about the company like drug companies or those who are testing the drug, it is not. It is not for the clinical research. Okay, it is mainly for reimbursement purposes. What is the salary of UG student working as a medical coder? As I said, with the fresher, it will be somewhere around 15 to 18,000 per month. Specific programming language for the medical coding? No. There is no specific language or programming language, nothing like that. Okay. Long-term career growth opportunities, Shani, I told you all. Healthcare management, you can work in RCM management if you are there, if you want to really grow into it. The whole of RCM you can manage, revenue cycle management. Okay, you can be a manager, RCM. You can be manager coding. You can be vice president if you want to. You can be assistant manager. You can be manager. Many opportunities, many growth opportunities are there. Duration of this is 15 days. CPC certification is provided by AAPC. You have to get the membership of the CPC and you can get the certification. Okay. Yes, you can get the job with the course of 15 days. Nursing students, of course, nursing students are preferred in IP inpatient coding. The most preferred candidates for inpatient coding are nursing students. Do we have any placement opportunities? Yes. Which programming language? There is no programming language is there in coding. Okay, medical coding is you already have the codes designed, already designed codes are there. You just need to assign those codes, right? You can prepare if you want to for CPC certification after 15 days. Okay. Yeah, UG student can become a medical coder. Of course, yes. Jennifer, there are many opportunities outside India. Of course, but you need to do all this immigration and all these things. But there are opportunities outside India, right? In abroad, especially in Dubai, you will have a lot of opportunities. US also, but Canada and all they have their own different coding standards. You need to learn that and you can go. But Dubai, UAE, you have many opportunities outside India. Examples of medical coding companies, you find it on Google. You are there all the time when you go on the Google. Tell the medical coding companies, you can find out now n number. V Technology is there. Johari Healthcare, Jindal Healthcare in Noida, then Cotivity, the most uh, in Pune, then Optum Healthcare. There are many. You just search and there are ample of companies are there. Okay. Long-term coaching and this medical coding is as such enough. If you understand the coding techniques and everything, then it is very easy. You can go for the preparation interview and all. You can get a job. See, getting a job is not just based on the course you are doing. It is based on how you go, perform in the interview, right? We are going to tell you how to go for the interview and all. Can AI replace medical coding? No, absolutely not. It cannot replace medical coding at all because it is so complex. Understanding the terms, understanding the procedures, AI cannot replace medical coding, right? The human element will always be needed, always. You will get a complete knowledge of the coding system, but if you want to prepare for the CPC examination, there are a lot of things that you have to go through. You have to do the mock test and all, and then you can certainly go for the CPC examination. But you will be equipped with the enough knowledge. Okay, equipped with the enough knowledge for CPC. BZC students, botany, yes, it is. It is for them, BZC students. CPC certification procedure and all, I'll tell you. Okay. All right. No, Australian coding system are totally different, Vijay. Australian coding system is different. And Australian coding system, as such, there are no much opportunities in India. Medical, biomedical engineering, yes, they can. Computer science students, if you want to pursue, you can, of course you can, but you will have to learn, Lena, a bit of medical term and anatomy and physiology. You have to learn a bit of it. Completed MBA and present studying diploma in pharmacy. Of course, healthcare management you can go. You already completed MBA, you are doing in pharmacy. You can go into health information management, right? Coding interviews are not hard if you know the terminologies and you know the medical coding system, right? Okay, thank you. Yes, after DFARM, I already answered this. Coding system is different in different countries. A bit of difference is there, but ICD-10 CPT are usually used. Again, you can get a job in the medical coding if you have not completed the degree yet. But if you are in the second year of BPharm and if you ask, I want to work, that is, I will not suggest to go for it. Complete your degree first. If you are in the final year of your BPharm or DPharm and you have just 1 or 2 semesters left, you can, of course, start. Yeah, and if no one, if people do not have any questions, they can just give attendance and can leave the session. I don't think there is any. If you really want to go into the CPC certification and all, then you can think of taking a 3 months or 6 month course. But this 15 days will be sufficient. You ask me these questions after the 15 days. You are just at the day one. You ask me the questions about day one. Yeah. Yeah. DFARM you can go. I told you. You can after DFARM you can do the you can apply for the jobs. You're currently studying in third year at DFARM. There is no such internship in medical coding. Okay. I will suggest you to go for the first for the final year. Okay, final year semester if 6 months and this is remaining, then you can go for this. Right? There is no need to remember the codes. For the commerce students who are from the commerce background or studying BBA, they can go for the billing options. There are good opportunities in billing and AR calling sector, right? Medical coding, of course, the knowledge of medical coding is required for billing. Yes. So shall we stop or there are any questions left? Anyone has any question? Gauri, if you want to start with the CPC certification, you study these for these 15 days first. You study and understand the coding system. Everything will be taught, and then you can get the books for the CPC certification, that is ICD, CPT, and CPC. You try to understand the books and you can study. Is there any platform to do the coding? I'll be giving you lot of case scenarios where you will be able to understand how the coding is done, how the codes are assigned. So I'll be giving you many quizzes and many case scenarios where you will understand how the coding is done. Okay, Dina? All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. So shall we stop? Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
So, dear participants, I did share the attendance link in the chat box. So, please mark your attendance and share your valuable feedback about today's session. Additionally, those who are asking for the registration link, I'm sharing the registration link as well. So, there are 2-3 students who unsubscribed the mails from XLR. So, it's my request. You can just go ahead, re-register yourself with the alternate mail ID, because as you unsubscribe, there is no any option that is done from the Gmail site, right? So please re-register with the alternate mail ID. I hope most of you have 2 mails ID, like college mail ID or your personal mail ID or any alternate mail ID. You can use that. And again, if you are facing any difficulties with the LMS, or if you have any query or question, you can let me know. We'll be there for 2 more minutes and we'll wind up for the day. if the re-registration by the same, then that Prathamesh, that what I said, no? Re-registration with other mail ID. Alternate, any alternate mail ID will. Please paste the YouTube link. Acha, you want YouTube link here? Okay, just give me 1 minute. I will share the YouTube link as well. Yeah, until be like, if anybody wants to go through the recording, meanwhile you will get the LMS access. I'm sharing the YouTube link with all of you. You can go through the YouTube live. That will be posted shortly once we wind up the session. No, Lena not required to do a 2 times of registration. So it's already done, then not required to do a registration. If you register, that's fine. You will get the LMS access. Yeah, super. Thank you guys. I didn't receive the course verification mail, sir. So you can just forget your password. No need to worry. So whenever you are going to do a sign in at that time, forget your password option is there. You can just click on that. You will get the mail and you can set the new password. So I have filled the attendance from your link. From tomorrow onwards, I should submit the attendance through the dashboard. Yes, Bhargavi. So here one clarification to each one of you. The attendance link which I'm sharing over the Zoom, or the attendance link which I'm sharing over the YouTube, or the attendance link which we uploaded in the LMS, that is the same link everywhere. Just you have 2-3 options. You can use any option and you need to fill the attendance for one time. Okay. Sir registered but not getting mail, you will receive that, no need to worry. Additionally, tomorrow also you're not going to get that, so I will share one mail ID. You can drop one mail to that mail, so we'll check on your account. No need to. Okay, ठीक है, चलो then. Thank you so much all of you, and we'll see you on tomorrow. It's my humble request, everybody be there on a time. Then we can utilize proper 2 hours for learning purpose. Okay. So thanks a lot for joining the day 1, and we'll see you each one of you on day 2 as well. So till the time, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and have a nice day ahead. Good night. Bye bye.